Our furry little friends are always by our side through thick and thin. They don't discriminate, they don't judge, and they love unconditionally. They might get a little stubborn or a bit naughty over treats or walks, but their unwavering belief makes us feel so much better about our lives every day. Most of us have a hard time parting with our pets if we have to travel abroad or even to another state. What if you're relocating to another city or have a job that demands you live in another country for a while? You surely can't leave your best friend behind, right? Traveling with pets can be a little difficult, but it's the responsibility you undertake when you adopt an animal. So don't worry, welcome to 5-Minute Travel Tips with Veena World. I'm Neil Patil and I will tell you about every possible detail that is involved in making it easier for you to travel with your pet. Even before the pandemic, which were considered normaler times, the prospect of checking your pet dog or cat onto a plane might be stressful. Therefore, we are certain that your anxieties are always on the rise if you add your loved pet's safety to the mix, right? Trains are more flexible when it comes to rules and travel restrictions. Only first-class cabins on the train are permitted for dogs, and in certain circumstances, the pet parents must reserve the entire compartment. Sometimes you don't need to reserve the full compartment if you have the consent of all other travelers. Chair coaches and second-class compartments are off limits to pets. The railroads are mostly operating under pre-pandemic regulations now, and the IRCTC website has all of the details available. Pets on trains are governed by a few restrictions according to the Indian Railways. As stated on the official website, a section of the Indian Railway Act states that the additional price of Rs 30 has to be paid for bringing animals like dogs and birds. The website also states that there will be a minimum fee of Rs 10 per dog, cost being prepaid for transporting dogs in first-class compartments. Chains and collars are a must for dogs. While it goes without saying, the owners have to be responsible for making their own preparations and arrangements for their dog's food and water while traveling. Dogs found without a ticket would incur fees up to 6 times the scale rate for checked bags and a minimum of Rs 50. Talking about flights, up until 2021, SpiceJet and Air India were the only two airlines that allowed transportation of animals and pets. But SpiceJet has stopped that facility and now Air India seems like the only viable option for traveling with pets. Airlines like Indigo, AirAsia and Vistara only allow service animals on board their planes for people who need special assistance. Pets are allowed on board domestic flights operated by Air India if they have current health and rabies vaccine certificates. When the total weight of the kennel and your pet is less than 5 kilos, they can be transported in the cabin in kennels that are no larger than 18 by 18 by 12 inches. Pets that are heavier or larger must travel in the cargo hold. Pet owners are recommended to let Air India reservations know about their reservation in advance. Furthermore, some regulations are levied on the pet companions as well. Each trip is limited to 2 pets, whose owners are assigned seats in the bottom row of the cabin. The standard extra baggage fees will apply when transporting pets. The total weight of the pet, their container, and any food supplies is used to determine this. The pet's name will be written on the kennel's label and it should be lined with a moisture-absorbing pad. Next, you would also like to know the most pet-friendly destinations that can be enjoyed by both you and your furry buddy. Places like Italy, Germany, Switzerland and Croatia are some of the best-known vacation spots, not just for humans but also for pets. Italians always accept pets with open arms at all establishments, including hotels, restaurants, general stores, and public transportation. For instance, a majority of Italian archaeological sites, with a few exceptions such as Pompeii, Osta Antica, and Agrigento, permit dogs on leashes. Even some Renaissance-era gardens, like the former Villa d'Este, let dogs within. The Italian city of Turin, which is close to the French border, is regarded as the pet-friendliest location since small dogs are permitted inside the Palazzo Reale, the city's royal castle. While Germany takes the cake with respect to transportation within the country, you can even take your dog shopping because, with the exception of grocery stores and other food businesses, malls are more pet-friendly here. You don't absolutely need a dog container when you're in Berlin because your friend is welcome to ride public transportation without restriction. If you and your pet are known for being adventurous together, you can head to Switzerland and hike through the Alps. Other cantons are comparatively much more lax, despite the leash rule in the canton of Schweiz. Visit Park Bertrand in Geneva, Horburg Park in Basel, and the Allmen Brunau in Zurich for a great afternoon with your pet. In Zurich, you may even board a fondue tram with a friend for a delicious tour of the city. So the next time you want a break from life, let your pet accompany you so that they can also enjoy a change of pace. Don't worry about traveling or the destination. Just do some research before you make the bookings and you'll be good to go. Thank you for listening to 5-Minute Travel Tips with Veena World. This is Neil Patil signing off. See you next Monday.